Okay, so I have a wonderful website that's very extensive, but for a lot of people, they don't have time to always go through it. So it's best viewed on a non-mobile device. So a lot of people, obviously, they're in their mobile phones. I'm going to go through the important parts here. This is the home page. But here on the sessions page, you would click on here. It's myself. And I have sort of my process for scheduling. So I've done a video. I know you may not have a lot of time to go through it, but generally there's two different processes for scheduling. It's if you want an exact date and time, you're looking for something longer than an hour, you want to go more into this, a deposit is going to ensure that date and time, okay? A walk-in is generally, if you're at Fair Oaks Mall or 30 minutes prior, Fair Oaks Mall here in Fairfax, text over your work information or something to prove screening wise, a LinkedIn profile is best or some sort of work proof 30 minutes ahead, and if I'm free, I'll go ahead and send you my studio, which is 2 minutes from there, and you'd pay the full rate. People who advance schedule get discounted rates. There's a deposit method. It's based on the session. I can't guarantee that I'm always available 30 minutes before. I do tend to book up a lot, but you can always try. The offerings are basically either tantric massage only. So we have a 60-minute session. If you have advance booked by a day, you do the deposit, which is $100, and the rate would be $350. If you're looking for same day as a walk-in, it's $425. So obviously, it's better for you to book if you're looking to have cheaper rates. Then we get into the GFE sessions. A lot of people jokingly ask me, what's Kama Sutra? I always thought everybody kind of knew what Kama Sutra is. But for my combo sessions, which includes the best of things, it includes both the tantric full body massage with the Kama Sutra GFE, and then depending on how long of a session you take, the other intimacy practices such as DATY, Goddess Yoni massage, more intimacy is generally in the longer sessions. So an intro is very much an intro to me as a first timer to me. These are a lot of different arts, but if you want to just come in, deposit held rate would be $575, deposits $150. If you're a walk-in, that rate is $650. This is my bare minimum for what it is that's known as GFE. I don't go any lower than that. I'm sorry. It's, this is different. So if you're really looking to enjoy more of the positions and go further, 90 minutes is even ideal for first timer. You could just, get a good sense of what this is about. It would be $750 with a $200 deposit. You could take $100 off the $750 if you pre-booked it ahead. But the walk-in rate is $850. And then 2 hours deposit held time would be $1,000. You'd take off $100 if you've pre-booked it, and it's a $200 deposit. And but the walk-in rate is $1,200. And then the VIP treatment, which is really the most intimate session, 3 hours, DATY, everything is $1,500 with a $350 deposit. I only hold that much time for people who are generally booking in advance. It's $100 off that if you've pre-booked. You can also offer a tantric aphrodisiacs dinner date with full menu offerings. That's shower included, 2 hours, which is $1,600. This is a more intimate shower-based session. Deposit is $250, must be booked ahead. You can also add filming your special Kama Sutra scenes with me to any 3-hour session for $600 more. So that would allow us more time for filming, and you have sort of a beautiful keepsake afterwards. I've got links on my website about what all of these practices are and entail. I accept deposit, Apple Pay, Zelle, or Cash App. You would just specify in your screening information which you'd prefer to use and give me some dates and times. If you're looking for that day, be sure your information is concise so that I can go through it quickly. Sometimes I'm in sessions or I'm in between or I'm with my son that day or I'm sending videos, and it really just helps to keep things nice and concise. I do have my videos collection. These are different. These aren't tantric in nature. These are just more of my sexual expressions. I have, most of them are solo videos with the exception of the larger ones, which is 35 videos and you get one co-ed scene, 60 videos, you get 2, and then all of them includes a 10% coupon with any in-person session, which is $350. Same thing, just tell me which one you prefer to use for the payment, Cash App, Apple Pay, or Zelle. I send you my handle and I send those all through WhatsApp if I'm not in session. I can send them right away. Generally the information I'm going to want for scheduling is all here, okay? Some sort of idea of who you are in terms of a LinkedIn or some sort of work proof, photo age, making sure you're old enough, what kind of session you're looking for and how long. Try to be concise. Once you've confirmed, if you booked this ahead, you would just confirm that morning of, and you'd get the address, and the rest would be due in cash. If you need to reschedule, just give me 24 to 48 hours notice, because I prepay everything in studio spaces and childcare, and you can reuse the deposit, or I can use it as a credit for the videos for you and send those to you. I highly recommend always adding me to Twitter, which is the sexual version of Twitter. You can look me up here. I run specials. I send videos and clips and things up there. It's a great thing. I give you the space, the address once you book your appointment. The rest of my site is very detailed about each of these practices. There's a lot of different sections here. You obviously don't need to know all of this before we meet. I'm going to go over it, but a lot of people really get into all of the things that I do and show. And I mean, obviously one session's never really enough to go into it. I have my gallery, I have my videos, personal videos, and a little bit about myself on my website. But if you're looking to schedule with me, please try to send me that information as concise as you can. I just don't see people off of a name. I don't just do walk-ins like without any sort of, confirmation. I really do like to have the notice and proper energy to do these sessions and give them justice. And look forward to seeing you soon.